boys, this is where I used to do my 0 to 60 stuff. So we'll just we're up the temperature. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and try to do a 0 to 60 real quick. Try not to roast the tires off too bad. All right, 1, 2. All right, boys, if you're not 100% sure what you're looking at, here it is. You can just follow the wires around the way it's routed and everything. Here's my plug. There's the shifter linkage from the 4-wheel drive. Fucking perfect. I need to do a little modification on that. But I'll just leave it in 2 for right now, I guess. Anyway, unplug this. Like I said, here's the trans temperature sensor. Just unplug all these guys and then unplug like I said, slide this guy out. It got squished a little bit and yeah, it just wasn't wanting to stay in there. So anyway, I'm going to slap this new one on and then put the pan back on. Hey guys, we're going to take the supercharged Silverado out for a little drive. You know what? I've got an app on my phone now that I can actually control my transmission from. So I'm not currently doing that. I got a new camera, new phone. Hopefully it's a little better quality and stuff. It's a few generations newer, but there we go. RPMs now is about 60, or well, about 55, 60, something like that. So I think overdrive definitely helped. I've got it set to shift at I think 5100 is when it shifts, and that way I don't hit the rev limiter at all. I got the rev limiter set at 5200 or 52 or something like that. So. Anyway, yeah, it's transmission's running good. Well, have a problem. That was my mistake. Definitely 100% my fault. I used that 100 octane low lead, the airplane fuel from my local airport. And I thought that was, 100 octane, hell yeah, let's give her hell. And that was not a good idea. because I turns out 100 octane, the low lead is not good for oxygen sensors at all. So when I first got this thing installed, I took it on one of its maiden voyages with the new transmission in it, and motor was sputtering and running like dog shit. At first I thought it was me tying into the initially I tried tying in to the throttle position sensor, and that made I had a little adapter harness, so I could wire my transmission controller into it, and just go piggyback off of the sniper throttle position sensor. But that was not a good idea. Apparently it increases the resistance just a touch, so it's the sniper's running wonky and truck's running wonky, like transmission's not wanting to shift right. Everything's going beefy. So I got a remote throttle position sensor and wired that into my carburetor linkage, the throttle linkage, and runs great now, no big deal. But initially it was making the truck run like shit, and then on top of that, the leaded fuel was really messing with my oxygen sensor. So it was reading like it was 33-to-1 air fuel ratio, like it was super lean, but it was actually flooded out. It was so rich, so it was just trying to dump fuel in. So not good. So like I said, just running like absolute dog shit. And took it out of test drive, and the motor died because, like I said, it's just dumping fuel in. And I had to have my wife tow me back in the Tahoe, actually. That was embarrassing. But when I did that, I wasn't 100% sure if I wasn't 100% sure what gear I was in, I guess. I thought I was in neutral, but I think at one point I was in either drive or reverse, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. She only towed me back at 5, maybe 10 mile an hour at the absolute most. But I wasn't going zero, or I wasn't necessarily in neutral the entire way, because the shift linkage on the Prindle up here, on my actual shifter, the arm is just a little bit off, a little bit different between the Turbo 400 and the 4L80E. I thought, I'll be fine. I just want to take it on a test drive, because park, it feels like you really got to jam it as high as you can up top, and so I might have been in drive, I guess. I might have been. When you go down to reverse, it's not really much of a click at all. So I might have been in drive. Anyway, now the reverse went out on the thing, because I think I was talking to somebody that said I might have rolled the forward sprag. So it drives great forward, but reverse and neutral. Reverse is like a trans brake, and neutral is like trying to drive forward. So not necessarily a good thing, but yeah, I can still drive the truck. Just I can't get in a spot where I have to back out. So anyway, runs great. Since I did some tuning shit to it, I haven't put my laptop back on it. I pulled timing out. I did all kinds of shit. So it's I pulled out a lot of timing. But yeah, it's still. Yeah, goddamn. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's a little quicker than I remember, than what I'm used to. been fun as hell. And now I actually have overdrive, which is nice. But I'm gonna have to pull the transmission out and slap in a little heavier one. So, or it's the same same model of transmission. It's just heavier than hell. It's supposed to hold up to a shitload of power. So, hey guys, I'm just unloading my truck here. I just got off the phone with a guy from he's about an hour away from me, I guess. And I guess I'm gonna buy a transmission and torque converter from him. I fucked up my 4 LAD, so it happens, I guess. So he's building me one. I would build it. Fuck, you see me what I've done to the fucking motor on this thing, but I don't know my way around automatic transmissions very well. So fuck it, I'm gonna go through them. So anyway, guess I'll finish getting my truck unloaded and then head down there. I've got one of those AutoZone or the Duralast 2.5 ton aluminum and steel floor jacks. It originally came this guy, and it bolts down this guy. You see the hex head there, inside there. So you got to use an Allen wrench. I don't even know what fucking size it is, but whatever. I can tell you, it is a number 10 mil. Well, doing a transmission swap. Built a little plate. I run a concrete saw at work, so I got a 1-inch washer there. Well, I cut a little rectangle out of a piece of out of a saw blade. There's the center of the blade. That's the center of the saw blade there. And then, that's for the shear pins and shit. One of the shear pins I cut out, but I drilled a couple holes in the corners so I can run a ratchet strap. Hopefully that's not bigger than a 3/8. Hey, look at that. It'll fit fucking perfect. Anyway, this should be the size of the transmission pan. So I can set it there and lift the fucking transmission with a regular floor jack. And not have to worry about anything really. So anyway, I am going to, I guess, leave this little guy over here sitting on a hunk of wood. Leave that guy there. Take the ratchet straps with me. And go grab a transmission real quick. All right, I use the holes to strap it onto that plate. And just kind of ran the excess of the strap forward. But all the way up, it's very well balanced, I think. I have a hole about 2.5 inches off center, but there's the jack. If you look at me, oh, shit. It's up to my, damn near to my pocket on my jeans. My back pocket for sure. Hopefully, it's not quite tall enough. I think I'm gonna have to take the jack stands, or take the truck off of jack stands. But yeah, as far as stability goes, let's see, left and right. It's not terrible. It's not coming off that plate. And the plate's bolted to the fucking jack. That's gonna work. Now this is my old transmission, so I have to get my put on my new transmission and my new torque converter. But yeah, that's gonna work, man. All right. I don't know how much fluid's supposed to go in it, but I figure it's supposed to be more than a fucking quart. It might be all she's gonna take. I guess those clutches in there take up a little more space than I was thinking. No, surely not. Oh, and I'm using his my transmission builder's special gear oil or transmission fluid. So I just want to get all this shit in here so I can fucking pick it up, or so I can put my phone down. I'll let you know if I put more than a quart in. Spreading a bead of silicone around this flange here. I have a gasket from GM. It was like $50 fucking. Those are nuts. I'm not particularly happy with GM right now anyway. But that's a different video. All right. Got some just regular Permatex. What is this? Ultra Gray. Maximum torque. Advanced formula. Good shit. Not really. It doesn't really fucking matter. All right, what I'm going to do is put this transfer case into the output shaft of the transmission, and then I have to clock it where it needs to go, where my where the output shaft on the front needs to go, and then I can start a couple bolts, which I have back there. So I'm going to go ahead and slap this guy on up here. Well, I've got one bolt barely started. Gear wrench time. Luckily, these wrenches are super warm. I got these bolts are 7/16 by 1.5 inches long. That should be just enough to fit into the into that adapter. I've got a washer on them too. I don't know if I need the washer. Gear wrench to the rescue. I think these are Gear Wrench brand too. I'm going extra fancy today. I've already slipped this all the way in before on the outside of the truck, just to make sure that the input shaft line up and all that good stuff. All right, guys. Just cracked the pan. There's bolts there. I know it's a fucking mess in here. Who gives a shit? This transmission, since after I put it back in, or after I put this one in for the first time, this is my 4L80E. It was a stock rebuild. Well, lost reverse within very shortly after I got it running, within a few miles. This thing probably has less than 500 miles on it. That's the pan. So I'm not going to be reusing the stock cooler because it has shit all in it, I'm sure. So that's all clutch and fucking, yeah, not good. So I'm sure there's all kinds of shit in that stock cooler in my radiator. So I'm going 100% aftermarket cooler. I cannot use, I don't want to pump any of that shit through my new built transmission. It's already under there. I built some, no, I modified, here's a stock shifter linkage. I bent it up a little bit, but I'll crawl right here, I'll show you. Here I modified linkage. I had to cut about 1.5 inches off, and here it fits. I mean, I don't really like it being down. I was trying to get it to go up, but this linkage is set up so you can't do that. So anyway, yeah, when you shift the shifter down, that end right there, that actually goes up because it's on the far side of the shifter. So it rotates up. So this had to be on the bottom side. So that's first gear. First, second, third, fourth, neutral, reverse. Hold on. It's here. Park, reverse. Oh, come on, you fuck. Pretty sure that's park. Hold on. Now it's got me fucking wondering. I think I tried it with it above and working down, and I don't think it's on there correctly. I mean, it's with this arm up and that arm the way it is. Yeah, it had to be down. So anyway, that's what I got going on right now. So I shortened this and welded it back up. A nice booger weld there. I took some measurements and shit, and like I said, I planned on it being up, but actually this fucker might be right in the way of the goddamn drive shaft. Huh. And maybe I got this 180 degrees out, whereas this arm needs to be down instead of up. I don't know. Where's that other one at? Yeah, that's up. Yeah, that's straight up. That's facing down. Be the same as that. That facing up. Well, the other one's facing down. It is twisted just a touch, but you know, should be good enough. Like I said, this might be right in the way of the fucking drive shaft. Might be able to get the front drive shaft in the way it is. So anyway, I can fuck with it later, but for right now at least, maybe I'll have to start it in first gear and then fucking move way up. I don't know. Maybe I get shit backwards. I don't know. But there's my Transcooler lines. I need to get these adapters. This guy back here. There we go. This guy here and this guy here. The stock. My other one had these two ports basically. This one the return actually feeds one of the bearings in the back. So I need to modify one of my guys here. I guess it doesn't really matter which one too much, but I got to bend something up and send it that way toward the radiator or toward the transcooler I got to put up front somehow. So anyway, that's what I got going on right now. Then I got to put my exhaust back on. Should tuck up all nice, like normal. So anyway, get working back on it. Hold on. Watch some of the shit. I got an app to track the transmission functions, so I might go ahead and get on that real quick. But hey, first drive, she's running good. So I'm not gonna do any 0 to 60 just yet. So we'll, like I said, we'll kind of see what's going on from there. All right, later, guys. I'm a little curious what my stall speed is. Hammer the brakes. Alright, let's slow down a little bit more. I got some shit on the lanes. Boy, Jesus Christ. Alright, slow down. I'll try to ease into it. Stop.